If you're watching this, you're not here for comfort modes, ambient lighting, or fake engine sounds pumped through speakers. You're here because you still believe a real performance car should make your heart beat faster before you even start it. And if that's you, then the 2026 BMW M2 isn't just another car launch. It's a statement. A loud, unapologetic reminder that BMW M still knows how to build a driver's car that doesn't care about being polite. The 2026 BMW M2 comes in swinging harder than ever, refusing to soften its edges for mass appeal. In a world where performance cars are getting heavier, quieter, and more digital, the M2 pushes back with raw attitude. This is the smallest, angriest member of the M family, and for 2026, it's been sharpened to a weapon-grade level. Everything about this car feels intentional, aggressive, and focused on one thing only: the thrill of driving. The design makes no effort to hide its hostility. The stance is wide, low, and brutally confident. Massive, flared fenders stretch outward like clenched fists, wrapping around wider tires that look ready to tear into asphalt. The front end is squared off and muscular, with oversized air intakes that prioritize cooling over beauty. This isn't elegance, it's intimidation. The rear is just as aggressive, with a short overhang, quad exhaust tips, and a diffuser that looks more track-bred than street-friendly. Every angle of the M2 looks like it's under tension, as if it's permanently coiled and ready to launch. Step inside, and the message doesn't change. The 2026 M2 cabin is built around the driver, not the passengers, not the screens, and definitely not comfort-first thinking. The seating position is low and locked in, placing you deep within the chassis. The heavily bolstered M Sport seats grab you tightly, reminding you that this car expects commitment. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and aggressive in your hands, while the pedals are perfectly aligned for heel-toe driving, because BMW knows exactly who this car is for. Yes, the digital displays are updated for 2026, and the infotainment is faster, sharper, and more modern, but nothing here steals attention from the mechanical experience. The controls are clean, purposeful, and free of gimmicks. This interior doesn't try to impress you with luxury tricks, it dares you to drive harder. Under the hood is where the M2 truly earns its reputation. Power comes from BMW's twin-turbocharged 3-liter inline-six, tuned even more aggressively for 2026. Output sits around 460 horsepower, delivered with brutal urgency and relentless pull across the rev range. This engine doesn't just accelerate, it attacks. Throttle response is sharp, boost comes on fast, and the sound is deep, mechanical, and unapologetically aggressive. It doesn't scream like old naturally aspirated M engines, but it growls with a modern, turbocharged menace that fits the car's personality. Buyers still get the choice that matters most: a proper 6-speed manual for those who want full control, and an 8-speed M Steptronic automatic for those chasing maximum lap times. The manual keeps the M2 honest, mechanical, and engaging, while the automatic turns it into a missile, brutally fast, brutally efficient, and unforgiving if you get careless. Rear-wheel drive remains standard, and BMW refuses to dilute the M2 with all-wheel drive. This car demands skill, respect, and attention. Performance numbers back up the attitude. 0 to 60 happens in just over 4 seconds, but numbers don't tell the real story. The way the M2 explodes out of corners, how it squats under acceleration, how the rear tires fight for grip, that's where the magic lives. The chassis is stiff, the suspension is brutally tight, and the steering is heavy, direct, and communicative. You feel everything: the road texture, the weight transfer, the limits approaching. This is not a numb car, and it never pretends to be. The 2026 updates refine the M2 without softening it. Cooling has been improved for sustained high-performance driving. Suspension tuning is sharper, more composed, and more confident at the limit. The brakes are massive, aggressive, and built to survive track abuse, with optional carbon ceramics for those who plan to push even harder. This isn't a weekend cruiser pretending to be sporty. This is a real performance machine that just happens to be street legal. And that's exactly why the 2026 BMW M2 matters. It exists for enthusiasts who feel left behind by modern automotive trends, for drivers who want feedback, noise, and challenge, for people who believe a car should demand something from you in return. The M2 doesn't flatter bad drivers, it exposes them. And for those who respect it, it rewards with one of the most intense driving experiences BMW offers today. In a lineup full of powerful, luxurious M cars, the M2 stands alone as the most honest, the most aggressive, the most driver-focused. It doesn't chase luxury rivals, it doesn't try to compete with supercars, and it doesn't apologize for being loud, stiff, or demanding.